day 2. I'm going to show you how to get the meat ready, add the remaining ingredients, and I'll go from there. So the first thing I'm going to do is, it's humid here. So the first thing I'm going to do is get the bacon ready. I use Wright's bacon, double smoked bacon. Gives a good flavor to the chili, and since it's a double batch or a half a batch, it's just going to be half a pound, sliced really small, and just get it barely crispy. Still want a little bit of that fat, just render most of it out, but still keep it slightly chewy, and I'll show you that when it gets done. And at the same time, I am going to be getting the rest of the meat ready, which is spicy Italian sausage, regular Italian sausage, and some Wagyu beef. I'll show you the rest of the meat. So I believe I'm going to have 7 kinds of meats in here. A lot of people just use burger. I don't use burger. I use all premium stuff. Makes a big difference, and you'll notice it when you make yours. So I'm going to get all that stuff ready on the grill, get that all done. So like I said before, I'm doing this all on my Weber Q, little cast iron pan, and my Dutch oven, and we'll start getting stuff ready. So the 7 meats I'm using be half a pound of Wagyu beef, or I'm sorry, 1 pound of Wagyu beef, half a pound each of Johnsonville spicy Italian, regular Italian, half a pack of real pepperoni, not the light, this is all premium stuff, Canadian bacon, 4 or 5 slices of Canadian bacon, the Wright bacon, half a pack, or about 1/3 of a pack, and honey cured, thinly sliced sandwich meat, ham, honey cured ham. Okay, so I've got the bacon was done, the sausage, the Wagyu beef, and the other 2 sausages, the spicy and regular Italian sausage. And once the bacon was done, and I just in a separate pan cooked the sausage, dumped that in with the bacon, cooked the Wagyu beef, dumped that in, and the most important part is to leave the fat in there. Don't just scoop the meat out and then dump the fat out, because that's where all the flavor is. Try eating a steak with no fat in it. It tastes like nothing. Everything. That's why I get Wagyu beef. It's really marbled. Tastes really good. The peppers that I roasted yesterday, I cubed all those up and dumped them in. They were all pretty mild. So depending on the heat later on, once all the flavors meld, then I can add some red pepper flakes to it. I never use cayenne. Cayenne doesn't have a good taste. Red pepper is a lot better. I also added a large can, 1 large can of tomato sauce, and 3 cans of fire roasted diced tomatoes. You want to make sure you don't get the one that's already mixed with garlic, just the regular peppers or regular tomatoes. I always have a extra can available, depending how much of the liquid evaporates. I can add a little bit more later. I'm also adding a couple more liquids to it, and I'll show you all the spices I use. Very few, but I'll show you the other spices I use. Probably to include a couple things you wouldn't think of. So I've got it heating up right now, and I'll show you that. Okay, here we are in Wellborn, Florida, boondocking location. Great people. Even met a retired school teacher from Eagle River, Alaska. Kind of neat. Going to give you a recap. so far on the chili recipe. This will include everything except the spices. That'll be the third video. You want to take 1 pound of right bacon and get that just barely crispy in the Dutch oven. While that is cooking, I would take the Wagyu beef, 1 pound of Wagyu beef, and fry that up in a cast iron pan. Once that's done, dump it in with the bacon. Then I will cook the 1/2 pound each of the sausage, the spicy Italian and the regular Italian sausage or sweet Italian. Cook that up and dump that in with the meat. Then the peppers I did, get them all skinned, diced up, dump all those in there and make sure you include the juice from the peppers. Once that's all mixed up in there, I will cut up the remaining meats. The pepperoni, 1/2 pack of pepperoni, I believe the pack is 3.5 ounces. So half of that, dice them up real small, toss those in there. Then the honey cured ham, 1/2 pack of honey cured ham, dice it up small, toss that in there. And then 5 slices of Canadian bacon, the smoked Canadian bacon. And with the Canadian bacon, you want to cut the rind off because the rind is real chewy, and no matter how much you cook it, it's still chewy. So get rid of that part, and it's a good treat for the dogs. So once all that is tossed in there, what I'll do is take the juice of 1 lime and 1 lemon and put that in there. Then you want to get a large Vidalia onion, get that all chopped up, make sure they're bigger pieces, toss that in there. Then I will get 3 cloves of garlic, put them through a press, and toss that in there too. Get it all mixed up, and I like to bring all that up to temperature before I start adding spices. Once we get 100 likes on this part 2, I will post the spices video, but not until then. So, that's it for now.